Welcome to the 11th edition of Team Lesnar Wrestling Show. As always, your host, Tyler Killer. Follow my personal account if you want to. Just let me know it's you that follow my wrestling account at Tyler_Killer, and that's with the AR. 11th edition. This is going to be a good one here today. Got a good bunch of questions from 3 people, but good amount of questions, probably about 10 to 10 about 10 questions, 10 to 15 questions. First follow this person at VERMA1NISHANT. Follow him. His first one, will Setsu Nakamura ever turn heel? I dearly, dearly hope not. He is just so entertaining that he does not need to ever turn heel. But, I mean, I wouldn't mind him turning heel, but he's so exciting that the crowd is still going to be, over with him like they are with Seth Rollins. So, I just keep him face, my opinion. But, who knows what WWE will want to do. Ziggler deserved the main event spotlight. He did in 2013, then he got injured, so that fucked everything up, honestly, for him. And right now, he probably doesn't, just because of all the NXT people coming up and all the people coming back. I just don't see him getting in the main event spotlight, but he is a great performer, but just don't see him in a main event spotlight. How long will Samoa Joe hold the NXT World Heavyweight Championship? I don't know. I can't wrap around my head how long he will. Depends when he's going to come up to the main roster. I thought he was going to come up to the main roster after WrestleMania, but that didn't happen. So, who knows how they're going to deal with this, but I wouldn't mind seeing him have a long reign because he's damn awesome. Very awesome. His fourth question, the best choice to take the title away from Samoa Joe. Who is the best choice? From everyone NXT, it's gotta be Nakamura. Got to be. That's the best choice. Nakamura, in my opinion. Because, I mean, who else are you going to? Apollo Crews, Corbin, they're gone. Finn Balor, he's going to come up to the main roster. I'm sure of it after he just lost. So, I mean, you could have Austin Aries, but I don't know. I'd pick Nakamura easily. When will Chad Gable and Jason Jordan come up to be on the main roster? I'm not sure about this either. I think they're main roster ready, but I think they're going to do the same thing with them with when they did with Enzo Amore and Big Cass. They're going to wait it out just a little bit longer, so most of the people know them. So I do believe that's the right step. Maybe after the next NXT special after SummerSlam, or wait a minute, there's one in June, but they always have one. They're gonna have one in SummerSlam in Brooklyn. I'd say in Brooklyn after that NXT Takeover in SummerSlam, debut the next Raw after SummerSlam. The next night after SummerSlam. I believe that's when they should debut. That's where I would put them as debuting. Next challenger for Roman if AJ Styles loses. Before he got injured, I would say Bray Wyatt. But now, Bray Wyatt is told to be out 4 to 6 weeks, I've seen, which is way better than what they thought it was going to be. But very good news about that. That's an update on Bray Wyatt. 4 to 6 weeks, not too bad, but dang, I wish he didn't get injured. Whew. Because they did a very great job finally turning him face in the Wyatt family. But you could have Brock versus Roman too. I'd like to see that. I don't know, maybe Dean gets involved, maybe returning Seth Rollins. A lot of people could do it. Cesaro, Kevin Owens, maybe AJ Styles having a rematch because of an interference, maybe. So you could do a lot of possibilities, but it'll be interesting to see what they do. How about an Austin Aries heel turn? Hell yes. I do agree with this one big time. Austin Aries in TNA as a heel was great. Please just let him be in heel, and I think he'll be much, much over than he is as a face. Heel turn, thumbs up. I do say yes to that. Nakamura, hell no. Said, what would your card be for this NXT Takeover Revenge? With the people in NXT now, I go with Samoa Joe versus Nakamura for the NXT Championship. That Ty Dillinger, I'd have him go against Austin Aries. And for the Women's Championship, I'd have Bayley versus Asuka again. Those are the 3 matches right now I would put on the card. Another one, probably a rematch between Jason Jordan and Gable versus the Revival. Those are the 4 matches so far I would put. I know they always have 5. I think they have 5 matches most of the time, but I would go with those 4 for now. From at WWE Randomness, your favorite feud in history. My favorite feud. Honorable mention would be Brock Lesnar and Undertaker. I think I like Brock. I love that feud. Even back in 2002, not 2012, but 2002 with the Hell in a Cell match. That feud was good back then. It was still good in this 2015. Then they had it, 2014 with WrestleMania 30, with Brock defeating The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And thank God, taking the streak away. And I'm going to get booed for that. I'm going to get more heel heat than Roman Reigns for that, I guess. But my favorite of all time probably is Randy Orton versus John Cena. That was the best Randy Orton work in that era. I think he was so damn awesome. When he injured Cena, it was maybe late 2007, because at WrestleMania it was Triple H, Cena, and Orton at 24. I think that time period of that feud was very good. His other question: which championship belt in history is your favorite? My favorite? Only reason I say this is the Hardcore Championship, because you got to see hardcore stuff all the time back in that time, and it was defended when Crash got it. He said he'd defend it 24/7, so you got to see it. Like, there could be a match at the airport that one time, and he somehow escaped. A match anywhere, and he'd have to just watch his back. So I'd say the Hardcore Championship was probably my favorite. Please follow that person at WWE Randomness. Probably one of my loyal followers of all time. At Jen Russell. Follow her at capital JEN, capital WRASSLE. Follow her at Jen Russell. She's got about 3-4 questions here for me. So, if you became a wrestler but couldn't go to the WWE for the first 3 years of your career, where would you go? This is easy to me because they have a lot of talent there. Ring of Honor. Very easy choice for me, and I would enjoy the crowds, the small crowds. I'd enjoy it because it would feel like an ECW crowd, but just smaller, but very passionate fans. Ring of Honor, easily, in my opinion. TNA, hell no. You know why? They suck. I'm sorry. If Dixie Carter was out of it and there's someone else in charge, and the tapings were live, then I would consider going there, because it just depends who was running things and everything. If it was Dixie, nope. No. Hell no. Because, I'm sorry, but she cannot run a fucking business. But I believe they are going to someone's going to buy TNA or something. And Dixie, I'm sorry, but you got to get the hell out of the way. But Ring of Honor easily, because the crowd, the talented wrestlers you can wrestle with in Ring of Honor, the very entertaining stuff right there. Which wrestler from any company would you love to see in WWE? Well, if we're talking about wrestlers, I'm going to go back to Ring of Honor. Jay Lethal. This dude, he is so entertaining from his TNA days to Ring of Honor. His Ring of Honor shit is the best stuff I've seen in a good while. He's very entertaining stuff in there. I cannot remember from what episode they had it, but Jay Lethal put up one of his belts. I think he did lose finally one of the belts, but he still has that one from, I don't know how long his reign is. It's probably the longest reign in Ring of Honor history. But it was a triple threat match with him, Adam Cole, and oh man, I cannot remember the other guy that was in the match. Kyle Anderson, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm my bad on that. But Jay Lethal's finisher, the injection move, where he goes through the ring, the ropes, bounces off, and does basically an RKO from it. He did a double that and pinned one of them to win. I was like, damn, what a spot. It just looks so good and everything. So Jay Lethal, I praise him with his Ring of Honor stuff. He has been such great. Every time I get to watch Ring of Honor, which is not too much, I wish I would watch more. But every time he's on TV, I always watch it. I'm glued in. So, Jay Lethal for sure. What dream match do you want to see in WWE? It can include wrestlers who are not in WWE. Oh my goodness, what a question. This is probably the best question I've had in ever on any editions. Whew. I'd say Nakamura versus Jay Lethal. I'd like to see that match. That would be one of my dream matches. I'm going to name one more, but that would be a dream match in my opinion because Jay Lethal can move around the ring with anybody. Nakamura is the same way. Another one would be Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. That would be a very entertaining match also. And I'm going to give one more for the big guys. Let the big guys. Corbin versus Brock Lesnar. I'd love to see that one. And one more for the big guys. Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar would be money, fucking money to WWE's wallets. If Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar, it would be money. I'm sorry, but if someone doesn't think that, well, I don't know what you're thinking. I'm trying to keep it PG, but since, WWE is in the PG era, which is some bull, really bull, because if they are not in the PG era, the ratings, viewership, all that skyrockets easily. But that's it for the 11th edition of Team Lesnar Wrestling Show. Check out all my videos from at Team Lesnar on here on YouTube. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to comment anything about which championship belt was your favorite, comment below on the video. And just let me know which one was your favorite or tweet at me. If you have any questions for the 12th edition of Team Lesnar Wrestling Show, just direct message me or tweet me at team__Lesnar. And I appreciate everyone watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you can share this video out to social media, I'll be grateful for it. And I will see you guys next time.